Okay, good afternoon. Today, I've got 2 tips to help you find money for investment real estate. So maybe you want to own an investment property. Maybe this is a dream of yours, or maybe you already own one and you want to own more. But you don't have the money, you don't have the cash for the down payment. How do you find that money? There's a couple of ways you can do that. And here are 2 tips. The first is to form a partnership with someone who does have the money. So for instance, if you go out, you do the research, you work with a realtor or you do the research on your own, you really get to know a neighborhood very well, and you find a property that's a good deal, you may be able to partner with someone who's willing to pay for the down payment, pay the closing costs, and you guys can split the profit through a contract that you would sign together, right? Maybe you do like a 70-30 split. The person who fronts the capital gets 70% of the rental income, and the person who finds the property and does all the research and manages the process gets 30%. Or you could do 50-50, or whatever it is you would want to do in order to figure out an equitable split. That is a way for you to get into an investment property without having to actually put any money down, because there are a lot of people that are willing to front that capital if they don't actually have to do any work, if it is a really good return. The second way is to use what's known as an asset-based loan. Now, I've mentioned asset-based loans before, but when you're using it in real estate, the reason why this is great is because if you have some investments, if you have some stocks or mutual funds, you can take a loan against them, a line of credit, any kind of asset that you have, you can borrow money against it, using it as collateral, and use that money as a down payment. So for instance, if you wanted to go it alone, but you don't have any cash, you have investments, but you don't want to sell them, you can take a loan out against those, use that as the down payment, and then between paying that off and paying your mortgage off, the renter that you have come in, or the person who's going to lease, or the business that's going to lease the property from you, that rent may cover that. And so you really have to put no money down in order to take advantage of this real estate opportunity that you find. Remember, for active duty military and veterans, you can use the VA loan not on an investment property, but you can use it on your primary residence. So take advantage of that. And also remember that if you move out of a property after you've lived in it, there's nothing preventing you from using that as an investment property now, even though you didn't have to put anything down. So keep these tips in mind. Look, I always look forward to reading your comments, so please post a question or a comment, like this video, share it with your friends, and I really look forward to answering your questions, responding to your comments, and I'll talk to you again soon.